Hello and welcome, Taurus, to your Moon Kitty Tarot's monthly tarot reading for the month of August of 2021. A few things to note before we get started, Taurus. I do offer private and individual personal tarot and oracle readings, as well as Kundalini Reiki healing sessions. The link for that and all of my social media accounts is listed in the description box below this video if you would like to set that up. I will never reach out to you to set up a personal reading or to ask you for money. Those are spammers, scammers, and trolls, and I don't want you to fall victim to them. Also, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to know when I upload next. The decks that I am working with this month, are going to be a little bit different. The whole setup is different, as you can see on the screen. The unboxing video I did with these boards last month in July of 2021, I'm going to use those to hold on to the oracle cards that are going to give the general energies for the month of August, Taurus. And then the tarot deck I'm using is Marchetti's Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, along with his Gilded Tarot Royale mini deck to clarify the cards. So I will pull from the Shaman's Dream by Alberto Villaldo. I know I'm murdering that, I'm sorry. And Colette Baron-Reid, Oracle of the Seven Energies, and Wisdom of the Oracle, both by Colette Baron-Reid. A huge fan of hers, as well as Ciro Marchetti. All right, so I've already shuffled these decks. This is going to be the first third, second third, and final third on the end of August for you, Taurus. And for the beginning part of the month, your card is Teachability. It's called Hollow Bone. And then for the second third, we have Quieting the Mind. And for the final third, we have Happy Happy. All right, so let me just move those out of the way because I don't want them to go flying. They are quite slippery. I have shuffled my Marchetti's tarot deck, so we can go ahead and get started. So we have the Five of Coins, the Page of Coins, and the Queen of Swords. We have Temperance, the Hanging Man, and the Seven of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so starting off with the first third of the month, Taurus, you are going to need to be open and not closed off to the energies that are surrounding you. I think that's the main message for the Hollow Bone Teachability card. And I've not worked with this deck too terribly much, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out the book for it. The overall essential message is teachability, humility, being empty so that wind of spirits can breathe through you. Wow. And then with the Five of Coins, you can see that there is a figure on this card. She looks kind of sad. So it might be like hard times, asking for a handout type energy. We also have the Queen of Wands. She almost in this card, the specific art reminds me of the Empress card. She's got a bunny rabbit in her hands, and she's got a beautiful crown of flowers on her head. And then you have the Queen of Swords. So I think you're going to need to be nurturing to yourself and to others in your family, your friends, your chosen family, not just your blood related. It doesn't have to just be blood relation. And to yourself. I think mostly yourself. And the Queen of Swords, she's looking to the past. She is ready to fight. She has her sword ready. But she's also the queen of the air sign, air element. And that you're going to need to use creative thinking and logic to create your inner peace, your inner world. So let's get these cards clarified for you, Taurus. We're going to start with one card each. If I feel like there's more clarification needed, I'll pull some additional cards. But what is going on with that Five of Pentacles? I think just shuffling the deck, the impressions that I'm getting, Taurus, is that with that, if we add that Five of Pentacles to the teachability card, we just need to be humble. We need to be kind. We need to not let our egos and shadow self really take over for the month of August, at least for the first third. But let's see what clarification the mini deck can give us. All right, so we have the King of Cups. Interesting. So, yeah, again, I feel like being humble, being nurturing. Again, the King of Cups is the king of emotions. And you have the king and the. I'm sorry, no, you don't. With the King of Cups coming up on that Five of Coins, you definitely need to be the king of your finances, the king, and there's no gender related to tarot, just making that. But watch your emotions, watch how they're playing out for you with that Five of Coins energy there. Let's see what the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles, depending on the deck you have, has to say. And this is why I don't shuffle most of the cards or most of the decks on camera, because it takes, try to listen to my intuition until it says, hey, you're good now. So sometimes it takes a minute. Okay. All right, so we have the Tower. Yeah, that's interesting. The Tower is all about drastic change, drastic things happening. And with that being on top of the Queen of Pentacles or Queen of Coins, I think there's going to be a moment where you really have to take a step back and really be that nurturing energy to yourself and be that comfort to yourself, and not let whatever change occurs really throw you for a loop. So let's see what the Queen of Swords is going to say, what clarification we can have for the Queen of Swords. With that Tower energy on that Queen of Coins, just be aware that whatever change is coming, welcome it, don't fight it. Again, that goes with being humble, being open, being kind. What does the Queen of Swords have to say? She is coming up with the Judgment card. And again, this is just listening to your intuition, listening to that higher power, that the universe, God, divine energy, creator, your spirit guides, your spirit angels, spiritual entities that you work with on the other side, whatever you want to call it, whatever you choose to do in your own path in life. they're going to be calling out to you and helping you to overcome and get through that drastic change that the Tower is going to bring. So the second third of the month, we have quieting the mind. Again, this is all about change, all about bringing in change into your life, and how you're going to react to that change is going to affect the whole month for you, Taurus. With that, you have the Temperance, again, listening to your higher source, higher power, creator, divine, God, whatever entities you work with. And then the Hanging Man, changing and looking at things from a new perspective, not necessarily going with the status quo, but also the Hangman has started to represent, in my mind, Odin in a way, because he seeks wisdom and he hung himself, per the mythologies and Norse teachings, from a tree for 9 days to gain wisdom, and that's how he got the Elder Futhark and the rune language, how it came into being per those mythos, was hanging from a tree for 9 days. So, changing perspective, quieting the mind again, and letting those energies flow through you. And then you have the Seven of Cups. There's going to be some choices that you have to make, and these cups, they're all full. They have a dragon in one, a cherub in one, it looks like a Dia de los Muertes figure in one, wings in another, or like Caesar's crown, and then another has a treasure in it, and another has plant life, and then the big cup has a castle in it. So you have a choice of what you want to focus on this month and how you react. It is literally your choice to that Tower, to that if you approach things with a peaceful mind and a quiet mind, I think things will just be a little bit easier for you to cope with. So let's see what Temperance has to say. It's interesting you have Temperance twice, so this is a really important message for you, Taurus. The universe, God, divine, creator, source, whatever, is saying that you really need to listen. It's saying it has some messages for you, and I think that's why it came up next to quieting the mind, because without quieting the mind, the chaos and noise of everyday life is really going to get in the way. Spend some time in prayer, some meditation, some mindful journaling, maybe. Mindfulness is definitely a thing I'm getting for you this month, Taurus. And then again, we have the Hanging Man one more time for Temperance. Changing your perspective, changing how you view things, not staying with how things have always been for you, and allowing that change to occur. And again, the universe is just saying, I meant what I said, with 2 Temperance cards and 2 Hanging Men on this in this reading, Taurus. The universe is just really throwing these messages at you loudly, saying, I'm talking to you. Are you going to listen? Are you going to change your perspective and listen to what I'm trying to what path you need to be on and what path you need to be following? All right, let's see what clarification can be given for the Hanging Man. So we have the Nine of Swords. And this card is all about nightmares. It's all about your dreams. It's, I'm almost getting the fact that if you don't change your perspective, you don't change your view on something, on whatever the universe is trying to tell you about something, that it might be a little bit difficult for you to for the month and going forward, not just for August 2021, but for the next few months. What message can you give on that Seven of Cups? The Seven of Cups to me is just saying that you have, again, choices, and it does do with your emotions. You have a choice of what emotion you want to focus on and what emotion wants to be the overall prevalent energy for you for the month. So on top of that, we have the King of Swords card. So the King of Swords, he's the king of the air element. He is all about your intelligence and how you have used your intelligence to create a successful life for yourself and those associated with you. Your wisdom benefits other people, and I think that you need to get comfortable with sharing ideas with those around you and those who are closest to you, who are in your inner circle, and not just almost hoarding those energies to yourself. All right, so for the for the final third of the month, you have happy. And I think that's really cool. I think this has been a great reading so far, Taurus, for August for you. I think that's amazing. And I'm super happy to see that. Very positive vibes, very positive energy. And having happy be the ending of your month or the final third of your month is great. You have the Queen of Wands. She's saying to follow your passions, follow what makes you happy. And then the Knight of Wands, which is really interesting. You go from Queen to Knight. He is all about going on adventure, to succeeding in his path, to making sure that he does not falter, and he knows he has his trusty steed to go with him and to help him get to where he's going. You do have the Nine of Swords again. That energy again is about how you're gonna perceive the month. It's how, if you listen to what the universe is trying to tell you, how your month is gonna go. If you don't, so those nightmares, the things that you worry about, I think are some of the things that you need to quiet, so that you have the knowledge and energy to actually listen to the universe, to God, to divine, whatever. Excuse me. All right, so what is the Queen of Wands saying? And yes, I've been shuffling these cards for a while I've been talking. So yeah, she came up again, Queen of Wands. Again, the universe is like pounding these messages in. Are you going to listen, Taurus? She is saying literally, follow your passion. Follow what makes your soul happy, what makes your spirit happy. Let's see what that Knight of Wands has to say. This is so interesting. I've never had so many like confirmations back to back like this in a reading, even before I started recording them for you too. What does the Knight of Wands have to say for Taurus? Whoops. So we go from the Knight of Wands to the Page of Cups. All right, so again, following your adventure, following your passion, and then that emotion of being happy, of following your intuition, listening to your inner heart, to your emotional status, and the strength. You need the strength to stand within your convictions. Again, staying with your what makes you the happiest, what makes you what passions you have in life, Taurus. So yeah, it's again listening to your intuition, listening to what makes you truly happy in life, and following that. What is going on with this second Knight of Swords energy? One, two, three, four, five. So you have 5 cards that are repeating themselves What is going on with this Knight of Swords for Taurus? Why is this coming up for them? All right, we have the Page of Pentacles coming up for you for the clarification on that card. Excuse me. You are, while you have a lot of court cards and a lot of major arcana in this reading, Taurus, I just realized that a lot of court and major arcana. Maybe there's something that you need to look at what the Queens of Wands are saying, in my opinion, is that, and what I'm now getting with that Page of Coins popping up, is whatever you're passionate about is generally something that's going to come easy to you, something that you really enjoy doing. Maybe it's a hobby. And this is saying it's time. It's time to follow those emotions. It's time to follow your passion. It's time to share it with people. Don't hide it. Don't shine your light like the wand. You know, shine bright for those that are around you, because you might inspire somebody else. You just don't know. All right. I'm going to go back to the Marchetti Tarot to get 3 cards, just overall energies, overall messages for the month. Just a general overview. Any other messages, stuff like that for Taurus for August 2021. Ooh, these cards are so slippery, but they're so beautiful. All right, so we have the 3 of Coins, the 4 of Coins, and Death. So Death, I want to say, is not about physical death. Death, it can be and generally is about birth, rebirth, change, and it's not a drastic change like the Tower is. It's a more subtle, slower change. And then you with the 3 of Coins going to the 4 of Coins. Be careful. You should be proud of the things that you're passionate about, the things that you enjoy doing, things that you want to show off, Taurus. But with that 4 of Coins, because that's the 3 of Coins energy for me, with the 4 of Coins, you need to be careful that you're not being stingy. Like if you look at it, he's got a hand, his hand is outreached to his coins, and he's already got one in his other hand. To me, he's just very miserly, like he's very, that's my money, don't touch type energy. So just be careful of that. Maybe that's what the Death card is saying, is to change from the 4 of Coins to the 3 of Coins. But there is definitely change on the horizon for you, Taurus. It's a fantastic reading. Very proud of you and all the work that you have put into yourself. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to know when I upload next. Thank you for watching, Taurus. I'm blown away by this reading. It's awesome. Very positive. I see the changes that you're making and through the messages that I'm getting in this reading, and you should be proud of yourself as well. Please let me know in the comment section whether this resonates with you. Also, don't forget to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign videos to get a better, more comprehensive and complete look on how your month will be for August. And if you would like to set up a personal, private tarot and or oracle reading or a Kundalini Reiki healing session, please make sure to go to my website, which is in the description box, along with my social media links down below. Thank you so much, Taurus. Again, it looks like, I hope anyway, I'm interpreting this as you're going to have a fantastic month. Blessed be, and thank you.